Hello, my Donnas. This is going to be a Just the Facts Ma'am story time thing. I don't think all the decks have been altered, or they are not tarot, right? All the tarot decks have been altered. Let me say it like that. There's no major arcana or court cards in them. We still have the Oracle. We are sidekicking with Wanderlust and the Blue Dreamer, and then we'll have a Pearl of Wisdom at the end. Okay, I will try to keep it to 2 cards. I haven't really done any cheating. I don't know why I didn't bring that over here, but because I'm back afterwards. We've got the Four of Swords, and so, oh, that's what it was. You're just kind of surfing through. You're sad, like life's a great mystery. It's a shame it didn't work out. I wonder why it didn't. And very reflective, sad, full of wonder. Life is a great mystery. To think back on it, the potential to be nostalgic. The boys of summer, Three of Cups. Maybe you're dating around and life is it was just a little fling, and there's so much life ahead. Sad. I'm not sure why it didn't work out. I guess he just wasn't. Could have been the one. I thought he might have been the one. Turns out he wasn't. Right? Something like that. Something lighthearted. There was no. I don't really see the attachment. I don't think this is connected to the other ones. I think it's just someone who's starting out. Now watch all this pop up. Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. See, it was always difficult. Always difficult. Come from a bad start. Betrayal. Solitude. You were alone from the beginning. Right? And then you got with someone and you were more alone. Trying to move into your future with someone who's emotionally unavailable. But you had set your head at him. You got it in your head. This is what you were going to do. Channeling. Oh, so it was you got the idea. Planted the idea, trying to move. So you are talking to spirit, because their spirit is. Talk about you manipulating, their spirit manipulating you. Still small voice that told you that this was a betrayal, to move away from this, the solitude. What did that solitude do for you? I don't know. Eight of Pentacles, well, you've got good work ethics. You come from a bad background. You're afraid, so your safety is contingent. There's still no stability in your life. What are you going to do? Well, apparently you have done something, because now you're in a time of healing, which implies sickness, and we all know how you got there, right? Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Eight of Swords, and well, see, at first you gave, and then you cut them off, and now they're like an angry mob. Be more witchy. You should do more of it. That's a thin line. That opens the door to Karen. Karen is Queen Hot Sexy Pants. Be careful Karen doesn't get out whatever you do. Remember, I love Karen, don't get me wrong, but we're trying to. This is gonna be different this year. We're loving Karen. This is the year of Karen. This is Karen's year. We're loving Karen. Karen's gonna be different this year, but we've got to make sure she doesn't get out of the box while she's going through that transition. Four of Swords, because you're really down, and that's Karen's job, is to protect you. Two of Pentacles, she doesn't want you to make the wrong choices, but she always winds up making them for herself. Sunshine Girl. Yeah, this is your year to shine on. Things are going to be different. Okay, so it's coming from an iffy past. This is betrayal and sadness and solitude. You've been alone, isolated. You're sad about it. You were betrayed. It wasn't what you signed up for. It should have been your greatest achievement. It should have been your truth. It was your truth. And your truth was bad. Your truth turned out bad. Okay. The two thing is not working for me. Not here. Now, you tried to talk about it. You tried to tell them about it. You were telling them how much you were struggling, and the truth fell on deaf ears, I would guess. But you tried to move toward your future because you had it in your head. That was the way. You thought you knew the way. You thought you believed wholeheartedly that you were doing the right thing. Hard at work. You just wouldn't see that it was pissing your life away, more or less. This wasn't the kind of there was no victory here. There was no success here. There was no acknowledgement here. Only unrelenting work. But you were hard at work because it was contingent. You felt like you couldn't give yourself a break ever. They would put you out, right? Because you were never good enough. And well, you're trying to heal from all that now. 6 of Cups, but you remember them. This is all nostalgic. A time. Oh my God, it hurt so bad. You're looking back down memory lane at a painful time when your best truth was to do it on your own. You were taught there was no intimacy. There was no ability to be vulnerable. You knew. Oh my God, every attempt to try to do that just hurt you. And we're healing from that now. Hard at work healing. So you're doing the inner work too, right? Huh? Because you sold yourself short. Do you see what you did to yourself? Do you see that you need strong boundaries? And do you see that the mouth that you feed will bite you? And here comes Queen Hot Sexy Pants. To free yourself, you're quite intense. You're intimidating on all levels. Because you know how to play this game. You've played this game before. They got another thing. They ain't seen nothing yet. If you open that door. Oh my God. And there's Queen Hot Sexy Pants with a checkbook and an attitude. You will throw money at it. That's your kind of witchy. They ain't gonna see it coming. You're gonna do a legal loophole on them. Because you're down. You've had to take matters into another level. I mean, you're doing this preventive maintenance, like the wall you were building in the last reading. You're doing all this because, well, that's how you rub it in. Because you're not available. You're not available. They can't get through all the shit that you're going to throw at them because you're hiding the sickness behind it. So this is kind of like a glamour. Your be more witchy is a more subtle form of manipulation. Well done. 4 of Swords and 2 of Pentacles, because you are sick and you just can't have them knowing any of your business anymore. Not like that. Because you're a sunshine girl. I mean, you've got a reputation to maintain. Because fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, or fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That you're not going to let them know anything about you. And that includes what you know about them. They're not going to see it coming. You're going to make a power play. You've made a few strategical chess moves in the past. This was in the last reading that were failures. And I think right now you're also offended that your manipulations were thwarted by their stupidity. I just entirely too much invested in it. You're like, God, I didn't sign up for this. I'm gonna cut my losses before it becomes a real loss, because I've got a lot invested in this, and that's the end of it. There won't be no more. There's a reckoning here. There's a no. Fool me once. Okay, now we're gonna look at these, and these tea leaves should be considered as standalone fortune cookie kind of things, because they could be you, they could be him, they could be the cashier at the Piggly Wiggly. If I can fit them into your story, of course I will, but who knows. Please like, share, and subscribe, especially if you've made it this far. I would appreciate the energy that you are willing to give me. Thank you. Ow. Good advice from a wise person about breaking up. 6 of Pentacles upside down. Breaking up is hard to do. 4 of Swords, I'm really down. How much can they tell me? And I still, this is a guarded, you still don't want anybody to know how down you are. This is a circumspect conversation. This is perhaps a frenemy. This is perhaps advice from surprising sources. 8 of Swords, because you cut yourself off. This isn't someone, you get advice from a source that you would normally never ask. 10 of Swords, because, well, maybe they see through your disguise. Maybe they offer you some sage advice. They know how. Maybe they've been there before. Gong, an exciting event. We've had a little bit of that lately, and every time it's just really a hint, but it looks like something that you were trying to avoid, or you weren't available, and that if you did go, word vomit comes out. And let me counsel you here that some things take a long time. Some things take a lifetime to recover from. And there was regret down the road. A truth that didn't have to be shared. An exciting event. 2 of Swords. You're like, you can't see me. No, I'm not here. I can't leave the house. 7 of Cups. I'm confused and I've got options. Oh, was it that day? 9 of Pentacles reversed. I can't afford an exciting event that you can't afford to go to. 8 of Cups. Because you really, maybe that's when you leave. Maybe you use this exciting event to bail. I mean, that is strategic. So you call off sick and then the house is yours and you bail. Then you use that to escape. Scales, because this has been totally unfair. See the other readings. Keeping your life in balance requires escape under moonlight. 8 of Cups. To leave is to regain your balance. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. It's going to be successful. You deserve it. You have to act on your own behalf. You have to right the scale. No one's coming to save you. But you can do it. 5 of Swords. Don't be second guessing yourself all up in your head about it. Some of you is your own worst enemy. This is within your power. 4 of Pentacles reversed. You're going to let go of it. You're letting go of it. You're walking away from it. The Ace of Wands reversed. You're not going to put no more effort into it. No more work. We also had you're taking a break. This is so stupid. I can't even. First reading. I think that's what it was. 5 of Cups. Sad. This is so stupid. I got. This is so stupid. Thwarted by stupidity. For all your cleverness, it didn't do you any good. Ego. Ego is there. Beware. Okay, now we're going to have a look at this last leaf, which I always like to see for myself. This is the same color shirt I'm wearing. The game, the slow burn, the hard work, the 6 of Wands. Yeah, you were in this for the long haul and you walk away from it. Because fool me once. And they fooled you twice. Now you're going to move on. There's the explorer. There's you taking the risk, finding your new direction. Maybe going back to work or finishing school. Maybe a move. Maybe don't move to the city. You'll regret it. What you want is a stress-free life, but you want to return to public. You want to return from this isolation that you've been through. You want to socialize. Because life is for the living, right? To y'all getting magical, I'm not used to seeing that card there. It messed me up. This is the wanderlust. This is a suck. Tomorrow we'll have a suck too, and then it'll all get better again. Magical harmony. You're just trying to get in alignment with people pleasing. Yeah, it's part of your nature. So you're going to venture out into the cruel world and find somebody else who needs you. to help direct their life. You're going to go save some. It's who you are. It's who you always are. It's what winds up happening. That's where you feel homiest, is Mother Nature. There's a dark side to Mother Nature too. Be sure that what you give to gives back. Otherwise, it's like don't feed me after midnight, because you get the dark. There's a dark side to you. But at the end of the day, that's you just trying to get your needs met, and not getting your needs met is what brings out the dark side. Seven of Pentacles. You got to have something back. It's a transaction. Okay, now we're gonna put this bandana down and we'll have a look at these oracles. I do not have a final thing for you, but I do have the pearl. Oh, and real quick here before I forget here, again, I remembered that I didn't turn Harold and John over here in the last reading. I don't remember what Harold's was, but it was something that made me say, that's typical. And old dudes was temperance. Old dude is still with you, because you had temperance too. Old dude is still in it for the long haul, but he didn't do the one job that he had. And the lies change everything. He doesn't want anything to change. Anyway, it was 3 temperances. I thought I should tell you. Okay. This is also a Just the Facts Man deck. And now we will look at your oracles, and then we will have a thought. Stop. Destiny, self-critical, attachment, and sensual. Why you keep taking me to Sexy Town? Why? I don't get it. Show me what sensual, what you mean, Spirit. So help me understand it, so we can quit getting it, because I'm thick, remember? Okay, destiny. Show me her destiny. You're waiting for your destiny. Are you waiting for the callback? Are you waiting for a sign? Tired of waiting? Wore out waiting? Yeah, it's no good. Sign. This is not my destiny. Pretty sure. I thought this was it. This is not it. Pretty sure. I'm barely keeping this together. This is going nowhere. This is the pits. Hard work, no reward. Yeah, this is the pits. Because it didn't give back. You have to have something back. There's no motivation. There's no incentive. There's no... but you're self-critical. You blame yourself for it. You're confused, because you do a lot. You need to see that you have other options. Yeah, I mean, for a long time, you've endured this for a long time because you didn't think that there was any other way, or you didn't think that you were worth it. I think that you should have a look at this as a codependent relationship, and that in fact you give too much and they're just too happy. They're a little too quick to take because they didn't give you nothing back. But you're just going with the flow of it. You're like you're sad, but you are releasing it. You're escaping like a grown up, so you're forgiving yourself. That's good. I was worried about that for a minute. And then we have the attachment. Well, is there an attachment? Let me see the attachment. It's fragile. No, it's manipulative. It's an eggs. It's like walking on eggshells. I'm out of here. I don't need this bullshit. It's been a drag. Yeah, you're breaking the attachment. You're just not into it. You no more. No more. Lies. I can feel it. Sensual. All right. Help me understand sensual. I'm tired of seeing it, Spirit. Thank you very much. Well, you'd be happy. Yeah, it's part of the deal. Wasn't it a package deal? I guess so. But it was all lies. What is the lies? You're just not feeling it. You thought you was in love, but you're not getting it back. You're not getting your needs met. There's the wall. You work too hard. So now you withhold yourself. I'm not getting the happiness I was promised. There was a bunch of flies. There's the, hey, I don't know, nay, nay. I worked too hard for this. This is killing me. You can't get your needs met in this relationship. And you can take that to Sexy Town. That's fine. Tell me about it when you get back. Leave it in the comments. And that's it. Except for our little bean. We will have a little bean. A little seed. A little inspiration. An idea. The affirmation for you. Attacking others is an attack on myself. I choose to release this now. And I swear to God, I got two. Yep. I communicate with ease and grace. People are willing to embrace what I have to say. Well, you can tell yourself that all day long, but you know he's the most stubbornest man in the entire world. You know it. And he won't hear you. We've had this the last 3 times. Owning my power inspires others to do the same, and I am not afraid to shine. Don't put your light under a basket. Don't let anybody else do it either. Leave it in the comments.